Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to the Activation Hour. I'm your coach, Melissa D. White, and so happy to see you guys and greet you. And very happy that we have a chance to not only celebrate a new year, but set some new goals. So as you're coming in, just feedback, tell me who you are, where you're joining from. We're getting into big stages, building big stages in 2024. If you are here, it is because you have influence and you're looking to make impact at work and in the world. Just greeting all of my audiences, whether on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or IG. I'm bringing you more content and information. And I cannot be all the way real. I'm just going right in there because it's been a minute and I want to catch you up on a few things. We have done some phenomenal things, and I want to just shout out the wins that we've had in 2023. And I say we, not me, we, meaning behind this brand, Activation Coaching International. There's some phenomenal women doing amazing things. And can I just shout them out real quick? Hey, Marcy. Marcy is one of my favorites, a part of our community, has been for over a year now. So shout out to Marcy French and Pembroke Pines, Florida. Anyone else coming in, watching live or watching the replay, speak back. Just say hello and happy new year. I've definitely today, at the time of this recording, it is the third day of January. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. So excited to see my Activation Nation family, friends, and supporters. Now, listen. Typically, I definitely would have jumped right out there with a New Year message and all of that, but I wanted to be so intentional. I didn't want to just post Happy New Year or something cookie cutter. I wanted it to be special. So, yeah, I'm going to get to the teaching part of what I want to share today. I wouldn't be a coach if I didn't come with strategy and information of how to get to your big stage. If you are new to my community, let me introduce myself really quick. My name is Melissa D. White, international keynote TEDx speaker, author, and founder of the Activation Nation community, which many of you are already a part of our community. What does that mean? That you are wanting to activate your voice, meaning use your voice to be seen and be heard at work and in the world. So if that sounds like you, you're in the right place. And I want to encourage you really quickly, if you have some business besties or some friends at work or just friends that you hold each other accountable, can you share this with them? Just share this with two or three friends who have set a goal to hit big stages and build big stages in 2024. Now, this may or may not be you. Let me just do a temperature check really quick. This message that I'm going to get into is for you if number 1, you see yourself being on a stage of any kind. If you have attended conferences, you've been at events, you have stars in your eyes, and you're like, I know I have what it takes to present, to give a message, to be seen, to be heard, and make an impact. Which leads me to the second type of person. If you are watching this and you are one of those people who know that, hey, I've been on a stage, but there's so much more impact I want to make. I know Marcy is one of those people. There are many people in our community. Stephanie's one of those people who worked with us and said, hey, I'm no stranger to speaking locally, nationally, maybe even internationally, but I want to really change lives. I mean, for real, measurable change, noticeable impact. Well, people are never the same, and you can have repeated results with your audience. If that's you, you're in the right place. And then there's the third type of person that's watching this today. All right. The third type of person who's watching this is you don't just want professional success, you want life success. You've had the stage, published the book, maybe even started the business or got the promotion in 2023. You've done some amazing things, but you know you want a life that is equal to your professional success. Am I talking to the right people? Drop me a comment. If that's you, say, hey, that's me. If you're one of those three people, just say really quick, yep, that's me. And so I'm just going to do a quick temperature check and check the comments before I get right into what I want to share with you today, to help you build your stage. Marcy said, yeah, sis, that's me. I know that's you. And that's why you're a faithful part of our community. Well, many of you may see what we're doing. You may hear about activation coaching, but you don't quite know what goes on behind the scenes. And that's my bad. I've been holding out on the secret sauce. And today, can I be real? Whenever I lean in, I want to like really give you some good details. Being transparent moment to kick off the year. I struggled with setting my goals for 2024. I did. I did. But I've seen a lot of people post 2023 was hard. 2023 beat me up. 2023, but I had some setbacks, some disappointments. Is that anybody else other than me? I've seen some of you post that. And I know I'm not the only one. And can I take it a step further and be even more real? If you're anything like me, you may have set the goal, even finished the thing you wanted, but didn't get the outcome that you desired. Mm, that's me. Somebody else say, yeah, that's me. That's me. Just drop this is okay. You're among family. We're your people. Just say that's me. And what that's called is disappointment. I won't go deep into that because my next message, I'll talk more about overcoming disappointment to refresh and reset your goals. I'll do that another day. But because I struggled so much celebrating wins, celebrating a book, TED Talk, all these things, I struggled because it wasn't that I didn't finish, but I want to encourage you that if you have stood on a stage, if you wrote the book, if you did the presentation, if you did the pitch, and it didn't quite land the way you wanted, it just means you need to celebrate the fact that you did it and nurture the thing that you did. A lot of times we think just because we finished it, it's done, and it's not. And so building your big stage means having some four key components. Don't drop off just yet. I'm going to give you the four things you need to shake off disappointment, to get rid of that fear, and to keep moving forward and pivot when you don't get the results you want. That's why people are really afraid of resolutions. Let's just be honest. People don't keep, or even commit to resolutions out of fear that I'm just going to quit anyway, or it may not work anyway. And sadly, statistically, it's true that most people don't keep the resolutions. Oh, hey, fam. I'm so glad to see more of our Activation Nation community here. I miss you guys so much. And I had to, like many of you, overcome disappointment so that I can realign with my appointment for destiny. Woo! Did y'all catch that? I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Disappointment, this means to disconnect from your what? Appointment, which is your assignment. Some of you have an assignment, a stage with your name on it, and you know it's your stage. That's why you're watching this today. Some of you hit your stage, but you know there's more for me. I've been there, but I said, you know what? Because I am having a hard time really adjusting and reworking the plan. Sometimes you got to rework the plan. They say in business, you're more likely to succeed if you had at least one or two failed ideas or opportunities. It's true. All right. Hey, Terrell, and so happy to see you on here with us today on LinkedIn. So again, if you know that, hey, I've tried, I finished, but I felt like I failed because I didn't get the results. I'm talking to you today. If you are tired of attending conferences and events knowing you're more than an attendee, but you are an influencer and a change maker who deserves to be seen and heard, I'm going to give you some key steps today. And you need to stay to the end because I have a really special announcement. I mean, like, do not miss what we're doing in 2024 to build some stages. All right. So before I do that, I made a decision. I said, you know what, Melissa? Shake off your funk, just shake it off. And I realized my greatest success in 2023 and beyond that, it's not books, it's not TED Talks and stages, it's not paid opportunities and promotions. My greatest success and your greatest success is the people who you help be successful. So as I sat with my journals, my notebooks, my planners, trying to force myself to set a goal, I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I won't force a goal, but what I will do is celebrate the people whose lives have changed by being connected to what we create. So, really quickly, if you're on here, again, if you're joining and you're just tuning in, I'm Coach Melissa D. White, international speaker, TEDx speaker, and coach to an amazing community called Activation Coaching International. And here is a brief introduction to that community. I wanted to share with you all today. This isn't even a big announcement. We hadn't got there yet. All right. We hadn't got to the big announcement yet. But I just shout out some people. And if you know some of these amazing women who are changing the world, rocking the stage, can you tag them for me? And if that's you, say, oh, that's me. I want to. Some of you are on here watching, some of you will catch the replay. But y'all, this is the part where it's not about me. It's about the work we've done in 2023. And after 5 years in business, not many people can say this, but after 20 years in multifamily, 5 years in business as a coach, I want to just give you some numbers of our successes and shout out these women. This special edition, this quarterly publication of the Activation Magazine is about the executive women who we help build a stage, build your brand, and earn an income as a speaker and coach. I want to celebrate those women, and then I'll tell you some of the wins we've collectively had in 2023 and how you can take part in that. So again, some of you are watching. You can get, if you want a copy of this, just drop the word activate. That'll make it easy for me. Just drop in the comments the word activate, and I will DM you this magazine full of case studies and wins and articles. I'm so proud of how this worked out. And the first woman leader, activated voice, I want to celebrate is Marcy French. She had no idea that I was doing this. Yes, Marcy, I'm celebrating you as one of the biggest achievements that I've been connected to and blessed to know in 2023 in our business. What we did as a team, and shout out to those who have helped, Delilah House and our team who assembled this information. This is the difference. Many of you, oh, Marcy's like, let me get a tissue. Girl, you deserve it. You deserve it. This was months of collecting case studies and data about what these women have done. All of the women that you're going to see me highlight in today's live are women who have built the stage and trusted us to help them build bigger stages and make better impact. If you're thinking about working with a coach, let it be a coach who keeps track of your scores and your wins. Someone who is not just giving you the plays, but who can document it. So, Marcy, I celebrate your documented success. If you want to again read the case studies, just drop the word activate. I'll send you the link to download it. This is just a quarterly publication to celebrate our clients and our community, because I realize that's my life's work, is to see women, executive women leaders like you, be seen and heard. Marcy came to me over 2 years ago and committed to work with me a year ago. And she went all in and said, Melissa, I'm committed. She joined our very first retreat in the Bahamas in January. And as a notable speaker already, I was honored that she trusted me to help polish her message, become a certified coach with us. Yes, you can be a certified coach with activation coaching, and to launch her brand, her business, French's Leadership Solutions. She went from elevating her expertise, again, already a national expert in her own right, by transforming from being just a speaker. Now, you could be a speaker or you can have the business of speaking. And Marcy doubled down and did just that. She out earned her previous year's income as a speaker, started a new business in 2023, became an international speaker with me and my team, and a coach. Marcy, I don't take for granted what you've done. I celebrate you. Yes. Marcy's like everybody's auntie, everybody's bestie. So, Marcy, we love you. We celebrate what you've done. Again, if you want to read more of the case study, literally our case studies, this is important. Many of you are saying, hey, I have goals to have a community this year. I have goals to work with a coach this year. Whether I'm the coach for you, or if you want me to help you find the right coach, let it be someone who can practically track your success. This goes, I mean, in depth. Our cultivated approach. We used a very strategic approach with Marcy, and the results she achieved. I know this may be small for some of you watching this on your phone, but I'll just call it out really quickly. Marcy became again a certified coach, had tremendous business transformation, literally branded from the top down. We helped her with creating her speaker page, her speaker one sheet, setting her fees and prices, and going from being a speaker to the business of speaking and coaching to now have a life that matches her professional success. Marcy, thank you for trusting us with these results. Y'all ready for the next one? Somebody say ready. Ready? Y'all ready, ready, ready? I told you, look, for me, I'm not setting resolutions. I'm celebrating wins. Today is about not resolutions, but wins and how to build a bigger stage. Marcy, I adore you too, and thank you for trusting me to be your coach. So again, Marcy's company is French's Leadership Solutions. Follow her on LinkedIn, follow her on all platforms. She's already been dropping content. It's just the third day of the year. And so I'm ready to celebrate our next person who has, again, all of the clients that I'm mentioning in today's live are not just, again, I'm not just celebrating them because they're clients, but these women, I have watched them literally build the stage brick by brick and bring other women with them and giving other people a voice. So I feel like I need a drum roll or something. I'm ready for it. Look, where's my sound effects? Drum roll, please. I'm gonna give here's some applause. I'm gonna get me a drum roll audio. I feel like I need it. I love the anticipation. Ty Jackson. I'm so glad you are on here today. I miss you, my friend. Ty has been with me this year. This month makes 1 year. She was also an attendee, a participant for our inaugural international retreat in Nassau, Bahamas. Yes, I love how y'all celebrate each other. Ty Jackson is like the industry fashionista. She is the host of Talking with Ty, 2 phenomenal seasons, ready for her 3rd season. Ty came to me and said, Melissa, I've watched how you move. I know that you get results. I know that you can help me get to that next level. I love Ty so much because every single thing I asked her to do, not only did she do it quickly, but she began to see immediate results. When I say immediate, I'm talking about earning back her investment and becoming a 4 and 5 figure paid speaker in under 60 days. We got the receipts. Ty, I want to celebrate you in this issue of Activation Magazine. Ty, yes, you have changed my life as well as a coach because you remind me that what God gave me really works. You are proof of that. Ty went from we put together a customized coaching plan with Ty over the last year, where Ty came to our retreat and crafted clarity. Clarity was her big thing. I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear. How many of you watching this are multifaceted? You are multi-hyphenate, multifaceted. You are every woman. You are a speaker. You a business owner. You're a boss. You're a professional. Ty is that woman. And she said, sis, I need clarity. I feel like I'm all over the place. I feel like I'm trying to do everything on my own. I don't know if I'm doing the right things with Tidy and Ty, her nonprofit, her podcast, even starting Ty Jackson Enterprises. And I said, Ty, well, not only will we get clarity, but we're going to have a plan to keep you clear. And I honor you, Ty, because it didn't matter where I was, what I was doing, or what the message was. You were there with your notebook, your pen and paper. You next leveled up your keynote, your paid keynote speeches in the industry. You too became an international speaker last year, speaking on stages with me in the Bahamas. And I'm honored to call you client and friend. Ty went all the way in, getting clarity, defining her expertise, really clear about her zone, not just in multifamily and in real estate, but beyond that. A journey to becoming a paid speaker and a multifaceted career brand. You've seen the fruit. If you've watched Talking with Ty, if you have been in a room with her as a DEI advocate, as a woman advocate, as elevating voices, bringing you some of the best voices in the industry, she has done the work. And Ty, I applaud you. So thank you again for all that you do and for trusting me to be your coach. Y'all, yeah, look, I'm just on the second person. I'm just on the second person. And my heart is so full. I'm so happy to see my LinkedIn family here, Facebook community, Instagram. Why? Because again, I'm going to say it's not about resolutions. It's about celebrating the wins of people that have been connected to me. I had to come out of my disappointment and get back to the appointment of activating voices. So Ty, again, I celebrate you again. If you want a copy of these case studies, just drop the word activate and our team will DM you the link to this. It was curated with a lot of love, a lot of care to tell these women's stories and the solutions to help them be seen and heard. Notice too, as you're listening to me today, celebrate these women. No two women are alike. Therefore, as no two methods were alike. Get a coach who knows how to customize a proven plan for you. You can learn more inside of this case study about Ty Jackson Enterprises. Connect with Ty, follow her because she has a new season coming up. I know she's going to be on even bigger stages in 2024. So y'all ready for the next one? Say ready. You got to say ready if you want to see the next person I'm celebrating today. Say ready. I'm waiting in the comments. I'm waiting. Ready? Y'all ready? Okay. I love when y'all follow instructions. My next person, the one, the only, Ashia Joyful Leader Shepherd. Listen, this one right here, they're all special to me. All of the women in our program are special to me. But to see her birth, the joyful leader, I know, tag how she is. She's like, I don't know, at work or running the world somewhere. She might be on a stage. I don't know. But please tag her. Ashia, I remember she came to me January of last year as well and said, Coach Mel, I saw what you did for Ty. I saw what you did for Marcia. I saw what activation coaching in your community is doing. I've talked to Delilah. I've talked Ashia met me through my podcast. And for podcasters out there, don't give up on your podcast and your platform because it will connect you to the right people, the right audience, and the right opportunity. And she and I met sharing a stage in Pennsylvania. And she said, I want to go big. She said, she's like, I want to do this for real. I don't want to just be a volunteer speaker. She volunteers. I don't know a committee she's not on with NAAEI. Like, this woman is superwoman in my eyes, a mom, wife, and now entrepreneur, founder of the Joyful Leader, which came out of a 1-hour coaching call. It was birthed. And so thank you for Ashia for trusting me to go from a volunteer expert to a thriving paid 4, 5-figure on multiple 4 figures, 5-figure earner. And again, I'm not giving their numbers to glorify that. I'm saying that these women are making a bigger impact in the industry, but also earning additional income as they should, because there's value in their voice and there's worth in their words. All right. And I celebrate you, Ashia. You, many of you may know her for her work in DE&I. Again, if you want a copy of this case study, you can see the customized plan. I hide nothing in here. We literally go through the steps over the last year. Ashia is a mastermind member. She was the first one to sign up for my very first annual 1-year mastermind. We have our 12-week program, our 12-month program. She's in a meeting. Oh, you just text her. All right. Tell her we shouted her out on social media, and she is a part of our case study. All right. Again, it goes through the results of what she's done, and I want to celebrate her. The next woman leader I'm celebrating was literally the first client who trusted me with her brand makeover. All right. Yeah, I want to make sure I don't skip over all of our Shia shout outs before I get to Dr. Andrea White. Yeah, Joyful Leaders in a Meeting. Okay, got it. Yeah, she's all over the committees. Very fortunate. Oh, yes, vice chair this year. I love it. But thank you. I love how y'all are celebrating each other. Like I said, this year for me, it's not about my resolutions. It's about celebrating clients and their wins. And the people who help assemble this. Again, I would be remiss if I didn't celebrate those who have had a hand in activation coaching, who have had a hand in these case studies. Delilah House, who has held up everything that we do, and all of the clients who are a phenomenal part. And those of you who are supporters, who refer business our way, and who trust me to coach you and trust our coaches to coach you. Dr. Andrea White. All right. So, yes, I do coach. We do coach people who are not in multifamily. I would say about 75% of our client base are multifamily leaders. But then we have those who are not. Dr. Andrea White is an internal medicine doctor, board certified out of Birmingham, Alabama. She was one of the first, I think the first coach and client who trusted me with what I call the production experience. Yet Dr. A specializes in helping people build a healthy legacy. She is the person, she decided she wanted to come out of the clinic, out of the hospital, not full time, but to make a name for herself by helping families build healthy legacies. She created her very first ebook and journal for families to have a family health care plan, to have a strategy for your doctor's visits. How many of you really have a plan when you go see your doctor? Dr. A Black woman, female physician in the South, has made it her business to educate men and women of color in our communities about how to leave a healthy legacy. Dr. A trusted our team to do a full all over production experience. Literally, these photos, you see how gorgeous this photo is? What you may not know about the Activation Coaching International team is that we have production partners. We have studio partners across the country, 5 of them, as a matter of fact, with studios where literally you can spend 3 days with me and my team. And she trusted us with that. We did a virtual makeover. My stylist came in and picked all the looks. Imagine them rolling in racks for you to get dressed. And she said, I don't want to show up in my scrubs and my white coat. I want to be me. And she trusted us with the hair, the makeup, video, and to have content for really 2 years of content, because she's still using the videos and the photos from that to this day. Again, she also trusted us to get the tools to go from being a doctor. If that's not big enough, Dr. A is also now a paid speaker, traveling nationally with her message of healthy legacy. So Dr. A, wherever you are, we applaud you. Go follow Dr. Andrea White on all platforms, and also her website, drandreawhite.com. Again, very customized approach to what she does as a doctor and to help families build legacies. Our goal for this year, she is also launching her podcast. Let me say this. All of our mastermind and accelerator clients have this in common. If you're attached to me, you are speaking and you have a platform of some kind. All of these women have podcasts, they have shows, they have they're going live. They're doing all of these things. Dr. A, is that you? I see it says I'm here, but I can't see a name. So I don't know if that's you. If that is you, we're celebrating you. I'm not sure which of our community members that is. It won't give me your name, but I want to make sure we give you your flowers. Um, and then also I just want to make sure again that these women are celebrated. They're not the only ones. This is just the first quarter. Ashia! I'm so glad you're here. I knew you were in a meeting. I just want you to know we publicly recognized you inside of our first quarter edition of Activation Magazine. Let me go back. So you see you and Ashia, I celebrate you for being a mastermind member coming up on 1 full year of activation. So again, y'all, that was so much fun. I felt like that was better than Oprah giving away cars. I don't know. I don't have a car for you, but here's what I do have. Here's what I do have for you. Now that you've stayed on and you heard how these women have built stages, you've heard me talk about the people that are the driving force behind activation coaching. I made a commitment and I want to be a woman of my word. Despite disappointment, health issues, life happening, I said, I'm determined to keep my commitment, not just to these women, but to those who have completed the course. Listen, don't go anywhere. Please don't go anywhere because I want to just, if you'll allow me, I just want to celebrate not just my wins, the collective wins, and then make my big announcement. Because don't think I did all of this and we don't go bigger. I remember I told you this is about building your what? Big stage. They've already done big stuff. How do you go bigger than that? Stay tuned and I'm going to tell you how. But really quickly, I want to shout out, I wanted to get this on a slide, but I'm just going to call out some of the wins that we've experienced. And then this is just in 2023, January of last year, we hosted our first international retreat in Nassau, Bahamas, had a luxury experience. We were in a beautiful villa together and we collectively, myself, Ashia, Marcy, Ty, Delilah, spoke in front of 50 youth, became international speakers together, and our lives were changed by these beautiful young people in Nassau to see them change their lives and to minister to them, to pour into them. And that's bigger than any promotion you can ever give. So, ladies, I thank you for sharing that experience. And again, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you about what we're doing in 2024. Other wins, we launched our 1 year mastermind. This month makes 1 year. So those who started in January have completed a full year. So imagine a year from now accomplishing what these women have accomplished. Ladies, it's crazy that it's been a year. 1 year of committed coaching, community, and accountability can change your life. And these women are proof of that. All right. We also hear the other numbers 35. Type that 35 people, 35 women completed our programs this year. I celebrate that. It was hard enough to write the curriculum, write the program, record the videos, be committed, show up. But you all trusted us in the Activate Your Voice video course. We launched our first course this year. 35 women around the world completed our courses and our programs. These women just happen to be the ones that did 1 full year. So let me be clear. There's more of that behind the scenes of how you can take our courses, be coached not just by me, but our other certified coaches and more. So I can tell you more about how to do that. Again, we certified new coaches. We have certified coaches on our team who are not only activation coaches, but they have their own coaching practice. Coach Delilah House has been a coach with us for years, and she did amazing work to keep our business going this year and to support the vision. Coach Marcy French is now a certified coach with Activation Coaching International in 2023. Coach Tawana Taylor, and we have other coaches who are pending certification. If you want to know more about that, just DM me the word coach and I'll tell you more about how you can get certified this first quarter in our program. Also, national speaking tour. In 2023, I completed 2 national speaking tours, multi-city, 5 and 6 city tours for corporate clients. I'd never done it before, first time trying it, and it was phenomenal to impact well over, I think, over 600 employees across two companies, across six cities, for both companies. So really, that's 12 times traveling for those clients. And so, to those clients, thank you for trusting me for my, thank you for trusting my voice, and for echoing that message around the country. Also, what we accomplished as a team, and I say as a team, even if it was something I did, it was a collective win. Don't ever think anything I've done was without the support of these women, because we don't just get on coaching calls together. We text each other, we call each other. Hey, I'm cheering for you. Where are you speaking? I'm going to be in the room. I'm cheering for you. I'm on FaceTime. I'm getting on a flight. I'm doing whatever it takes to make sure that you're supported. We helped five clients, five women increase their income. Not meaning they didn't all quit their jobs. They are still professional executives in their own right, earning an additional four and five figures of income as paid professional speakers. That's not small. That's what I mean by activation. Do y'all get it now? Activation ain't just about Melissa. It's not just about being seen and heard, but it's about building a better life and a better platform. Also, this year, I published my first book, The Entrepreneurial Prophet, and many of you have warmed my heart, posting selfies, pictures, sending me messages about how it changed your outlook on entrepreneurship and the power of using your voice to speak your business into existence and trust what God put in you. And so, thank you for those of you who've supported the book. So much more going on this year. Many of you joined the Activate Your Voice and Activate the Day LinkedIn Lives this year. We will be doing more in-depth leadership business Bible studies. The faith part of me has to show up and give more in the business Bible study space. If you're interested in that, DM me and I'll tell you more how to join, or you can go to melissadwhite.com. Did my first TED Talk, won't be the last, and many of you were there in the audience. It warmed my heart, the love we received to talk about, can I bring my faith to work? That to me was my boldest, biggest work. And these women, don't be mistaken, I might be the coach, but they coached me along when I wanted to quit. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. And they're like, yes, you are, Mel. You're doing it, because when you go higher, we go higher. And that is what community is all about. Now, you may be watching this. If you have watched all the way to this point, you are one of those three people I talked about in the beginning. You either know you're ready for a stage and you want to be a part of a group of women like this to see you, support you, cheer you on, and even refer you for stages. We refer each other all the time for business. And that's what community does. We sponsor one another for opportunities, sponsor one another's events. And many of you have been trying to do it alone. Stop doing it alone and do it with community. Join Activation Coaching. I'm going to tell you how to do that. And this is how. Y'all ready? Our retreat for 2024 will be May of this year in the Mediterranean. We are doing a 1-week Mediterranean cruise activation summit on the sea. I'm inviting you to not only meet me, but meet these women as we depart out of Rome, Italy, and port and in beautiful destinations in the Mediterranean, not only living life, but building our own stage on a boat. Yes, the Activation Summit will be a Mediterranean cruise, May of 2024. If you want more information about how to meet us there, give me 1 second and I'll pull up the link here. I want you to literally type in the chat, I'm there. I'm opening this up. Yes. Marcy, I finally did it. Marcy's like, are you going to release this trip or not? Like, what's up? Yes, I am. Let me just get this picture uploaded here and tell you more. It is a 10-day Mediterranean cruise. On the days that we're at sea, we will be in sessions. We have reserved, we have private cocktail hours and parties that are scheduled for you all. We have an amazing itinerary, and our very own activation members will be our speakers. We will have an open call for speakers and those who would like to meet us on the Activation Summit at Sea out of the Mediterranean. That call will be this Friday, okay? 5 p.m. Eastern. Somebody type that in the chat. Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. I will send you a Zoom link. It's an information call to learn how to hold your space. I have literally our travel agents negotiated the best rate I've ever heard of for, I mean, multiple cities. I want to pull this up so y'all can see it. Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Um, I love it. I don't know who just typed. Okay, I'm there. If you are interested and you want to be on this Zoom information call, if you're on my email list, you'll get an email so you can be on the call Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And to tell you more about how to pay your deposit. And here's the thing for those that are in the mastermind, like who are paid, faithful members of the mastermind, their trips are covered because they've committed 1 full year. Woo! Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm just going to pull up really quickly, tell you more about the trip. And you can get, again, all the information will be given to you on our call on this Friday at 5 p.m. There it is. That's what I wanted to pull up so you can see it. Activation Summit at Sea. So not only are we doing a retreat, I'm just crazy enough to do a summit and a conference. Mediterranean cruises. We will be going to Florence, Italy, Rome, Italy, Pompeii, Cannes, France. Yes, all of these stops are included on this trip, May of this year. And we have done everything to make this as reasonable as possible. For the price of what you would pay for coaching, you're essentially getting the retreat for free. I think that deserves some hearts, some likes, some loves, some excitement. I'm ready to pack today. So again, this Friday, thank you, Marcy, for dropping that in the chat for me. Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern, information call on Zoom. Okay. How do you do that? Just drop in the comments, I'm there. I will send you the Zoom link. If you are on our email list, you will also get a link to join the Zoom. Ask any questions. And here's even better. We've negotiated a 2-for-1 flight deal. I won't go. I'm trying not to give it all away, but we've negotiated a 2-for-1 deal on flights to Europe to board the ship. So get you a buddy, a business bestie, somebody who you want to sail the seas with for the Activation Summit 2024. Guys, again, no resolutions, just celebrating wins. And boy, has it been a tremendous win to build bigger stages with these women. If you want to join this community and you're like, you know what? It's time. It's time for me to be seen, heard, and be a part of the community. You can apply today. Applications are open to join the program. Why do we apply? I'm very big on making sure that I'm the right fit for you to help coach you to where you want to be. If you're ready to apply, I'm going to drop a link. There's multiple platforms going on here, but I will post a link that you can click on in the comments and just schedule a call with me. It's a very brief 5-minute application. Just going to ask you a few questions about your goals because it's time for you to be seen, heard, and paid your worth for your words. I'll see you guys on the Zoom call this Friday, 5 p.m. for Activation Summit at Sea, May 2024. Thank you. I love you all, and I celebrate all of the women in our community who make Activation Coaching International what it is. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.